There's no really such thing as pressure.
I don't think so.
You
Yeah,
you don't have expectations for yourselves. You don't have expectations put on you from the community in any way. Maybe, you know, and you're not close enough yet to the arena to feel like you're going to be playing in front of, you know, a home crowd.
Yeah, you're not losing here. You don't feel like you're losing the arena. I mean, even if you are in some sense, but it's like it's not real enough yet in their minds. I'm sure for them, the real victory was, you know, qualifying through the RMR. Like, that was insane. That was already such an achievement. Right now, yeah, I think they're just flying high no matter what happens. But obviously, if they can keep it going and actually win this game, move up a little bit closer to that potential crowd experience, that's going to be something else. We'll see. We'll see. They're going to be starting on the T side.
From what we saw yesterday, Paddy's going to be a player to watch. Kraghen's going to be a player to watch. Salazar, we want to see more out of. There's the good opening kill. Emilia going to have those dualies. Oh, he's joined up with the USP from behind. And oh, they're slaughtering this attack. ECSTATIC just can't turn the corner. Can't do it at all. Paddy finally gets in, but loses the fight. And now it's all over. Emilia survives the length of the brawl. And he's got a triple kill.
Wow, they ran into the blender, didn't they? Just the fight never really stopped once it got going. I do like that. I mean, it was pretty straightforward, but sometimes that's the way you want to go with it. Opening kill here, as we see, but some of the flashes that come in just really devastating to the T side. And the dualies doing what they're supposed to, stopping large crowds of people.
Yeah, mowing people down, never running out of bullets, all by design with that particular weapon. 1-0, and back through Monster we go, this time with Tech-9s with armor, trying to do a little shock and awe, but they don't win those initial fights, which pretty much seals the fate in this round, although hold the phone. Little bit of a response, a little bit of a rebuttal. A nice kill from Nodios, and now at the very least you can get this plant, if you can find the bomb.
Yeah, I was going to say, got to pick it up rather quickly here, but seems like that much has been secured. That's a huge victory to begin with. You get 3 kills, you do a lot of damage to the economy, and you're getting the bomb plant on top of it. Don't think he's going to be able to do more than that. I think he's got a little bit of armor here as well, so it is possible. They should be able to win the fight against him, yes. It's going to be G to pick him up, and there's a little bit of a scary round, you got to say, for the CT side. You don't like to see that.
You know, I think we're considering the investment they brought in. You know, yeah, you lose probably more players than you would have liked, especially considering you got the first 3 kills without any real issue. After that, it kind of goes away from you in a 2v5. Those follow-up Tech-9s do some work. But I think considering, you know, they bought armor, they bought Tech-9s, you're going to be just happy to take the win at the end of the day. Another buy from ECSTATIC. Lynn Vision should expect this with that bomb plant as well, and with the damage that's been done to them. And I guess that's the real loss of the previous round, is you know there's going to be a follow-up challenge after the level of success that ECSTATIC had. Yeah,
they're definitely kind of going back for more. Trying to see if they can find some success in the monster tunnel really early on. I mean, it's could also be a way to make Lynn Vision just a little bit nervous about that position and use a couple of more grenades early on than maybe they otherwise would throughout the stretch of the game. Okay, a little bit of a boost up here. Could do that safe boost now that they changed the pillar, but they're not ready.
He was ready. He was just shifting between the targets. That smoke came out a little bit late towards the squeak door, so it's just a rough timing to have happen to you. Because he was aimed at that exact location. Good opening kill from Nodios. Good heads-up play to check for the boost. G still has the AWP. Can find an equalizer and back away into safety. Once again, all down to timing. Oh, but it's Nodios who once again adds 2 more. All right, he's just going to win the round on his own. Good luck, G. And 2 in a rebuttal. If they continue forward, they could actually lose this. Timing's not there for the blind shot. AWP is picked up, but Starry is here 1v2.
Oh, and they're giving him a little bit of an individual fight there. That was about to be 3 1 versus 1 versus 1 fights.
Yeah, but what a legend. Starry, I think, took his hand off the keyboard. Just held the spray down in the open.
No way.
Yeah, he did. He didn't actually take his hand off the keyboard, but he didn't move in that fight. Oh. He just held the spray and was like, this is going to hit at some point. I'm going to find out when. What a round from Nodios.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, a little bit of a hiccup at the end, but he won the round on his own. That's sick. Okay, and they just keep the pressure on.
It's one of those rounds where, like, actually the thing that almost made you lose is the success of just like a lurk distraction play.
Yeah.
It was just so strong that there was no point from anyone for Lynn Vision to actually rotate. So your execute still walking right into a defense.
Yeah, interesting. Well, he's still out here looking. They got 4 people on the B-bomb site. G hanging around further up back towards A. But they're changing the pace a little bit on this one, ECSTATIC. You can kind of tell that they're probably aware the money is going to be really bad on the CT side, so they don't want to walk into anything crazy.
Yeah, they should have that knowledge. Good flashbang, and the AWP has been spotted out, but that's not a fight Westmelon and Zako want to take, so they're going to back away. See if they can find a way to set this M4 up for a kill. A little bit of a boost, a cheeky boost to just snag Salazar if he peeks too much in towards door, but the AWP's responsibility is just holding for short aggression. So he shouldn't necessarily step into danger. Queenix might, and a little bit of shadow is showing. Oh no, the timing again!
Man, if they keep that boost, they have the kill, right?
Yeah, 100%. I actually think he could have gone back up onto the boost, but he might have suspected that he'd been spotted. And the tough part is, with that vision and that information, that glimpse of a player, it's convincing Lynn Vision that there's still danger for a B hit, so they're keeping the stack here.
Yeah, and they smoked off the high ground down there. They threw some flashbangs in to just kind of sell the idea. Yeah, you know, maybe we're still doing something. Obviously they weren't, but best Lynn Vision could do now is save, try and maybe find a rifle.
The worst thing that ECSTATIC can do is go for too much of a hunt.
Yes. Naughty really doing a fine job at the moment, but it does give over the AK, which is worth it for them.
Yeah, Lynn Vision will be pleased with that one. Starry probably still should have won that fight. Regardless, an AK is passed over to the defensive side, but ECSTATIC is going to tie things up at 2. Well underway on this T side. So far, Nodios having the biggest impact for them. Who's got the phase graffiti?
I don't know.
Who's doing that?
Kraghen fan?
You see one of your teammates just shooting out phase signs? Get out of here, bro.
Yeah, get with the...
Yeah, whose team are you on?
You know, maybe it's like summoning some strength there, you know?
Sure.
Just play like FaZe do, we can do it. This game is tied up already. ECSTATIC, they're going to be real happy about the way this is going. They're on the T side. They've put some pressure on the economy already. It's pretty much all going according to plan at the moment.
Yeah, let's see what they can build upon. Now, I mean, there's another round that's kind of similar to the last one. You know, it's not going to be like a full buy with all armor on everyone, but you know there's an AK and an M4 still in play. It's Nodios again to take down the first player. He's traded off. That M4 needs to be recovered by Lynn Vision. They're going to get aggressive. Oh, the deep AK is going to distract Westmelon's position. And he has an AK. Going to be aggressive inside. The Fire wants to fight. Oh, and to his death. But what a heroic death it was.
Yeah, he really went for it.
That's a glorious way to die.
G is in range. But Queenix is going to be just ready enough to take him down. Otherwise, the 5-7 could have definitely won that fight. Emilia and Starry, the last 2 left here, and kind of on the other side of the map.
No, but I like what they're doing if they're doing what I think they're doing, which is going to be pushing through Monster eventually and go recover. There's 2 AK-47s out there by the nightclub, so you can get one of those in Starry's hands and bring those forward into the next round. So save some of your own money, have some strong rifles, get that 1-bullet headshot unactivated on the CT side. That's going to help you for future buys as well.
Yeah, there we go. Finding one, leaving the grenade for some reason, but
he had a smoke already, but Emilia could pick it up. I don't think they saw it. It's $300 lying on the ground. It's basically cash.
It's a lot of money for donuts.
Donuts, huh?
I don't know. Listen. It's early. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm also slightly recovering from a cold, you know.
Thinking of bear claws and jelly filled.
Exactly. Just wanna be in my bathtub, you know, relaxing, Jason.
Some of that strawberry icing with sprinkles.
I don't think we have. I think we don't have those flavors here. Like it's too Americanized, you know.
We'll get you some donuts in America.
All right.
We do some things well. Donuts is one of them.
All right. I'll take your word for it. I'll get back there soon. 3-2 the scoreline. Again, the unlikely Danes are making a real good case for themselves right now.
Yeah, doing a good job. I mean, and that's the nice thing about this team, and even going back to the RMR is they're beating teams which are beatable, right? They haven't had to punch above their weight too hard just yet. They've been having a good game against Cloud9 yesterday, but against the opposition like Lynn Vision, like Mongols, where these are teams within your realm of competition, they're handling business, and things looking good. And ooh, that's a close shot from Salazar.
See, he was tracking it. It looked like maybe he could have done it. Emilia, it's a nice shot through, but maybe even better for Nodios on the other side. He still doing it. I don't know how he's found so many. Queenix going to be taking out Westmelon and Saka out here in the open. He could not escape. Kraghen is one of the star players for the team that we've been talking about a lot. He's been playing very well. Obviously been a little bit more of a quiet start for him here, but still, that's an important kill right there. And I don't know if Lynn Vision, it's a lot to risk going for this round.
That's two really unfortunate deaths to take for Lynn Vision. First of all, Amelia over at the Toxic Barrels getting the first kill, but then just getting domed right back through the smoke pretty much immediately is really frustrating. And then Westmelon, I think, makes actually, I consider a pretty smart play. He slides into the position at Toxic Barrels where that death just came out, but unfortunately was spotted from short and was able to be taken down as well. That could have been a very tricky position for ECSTATIC to handle the follow-up as he slid in. Fourth round for ECSTATIC, looking good on this T side. No real issues so far. They've been able to kind of get entries, or at least at the very least trade their way into the B bomb site pretty much at will.
That in itself is going to build some confidence, right? It's just the feeling of, even if we lose the entry, we're just going to power through. We just keep going. Like, it's not an automatic lost round here. We're just... And they've been doing that since round, well, even round 1, right? They tried to rush through the tunnel. They did it in round 2 with Tech9s and didn't win the round, but it was still a pretty successful round, right?
Yeah,
with 3 kills in a bomb plant. Like, they're just keeping this pressure on forever right now. Relentlessly attacking the Lynn Vision side. Naughty's still doing almost all the work. He's got 9 kills. It's as many as the rest of his team combined. G will start this round and take down Paddy. Queenix, how do you win that fight? He was looking the wrong way. Starry, that can't happen. That's a big giveaway.
Yeah, another fight he probably should have won. We saw one earlier as well that he wasn't able to complete, but they've done good damage and they've at least taken some options away from ECSTATIC and slowed down to kind of the initial plan. ECSTATIC spread across the map, so there's no real danger at the moment for Lynn Vision as the T side is collecting themselves for their final push. Minute and 5 seconds on the clock.
They are really low on health as well. They're 2 of the players on the ECSTATIC side.
Yeah, but with the op here, the health doesn't necessarily matter. What does matter is Westmelon stepping up, but oh, that's a nice shot. There's the op impact we want from Salazar.
Gee, this is a very all-in position. He's got Saka coming up behind him, so he's... But no, actually, Saka's gone the other way. It's just G that's here, and Naughty's wins the fight. G
What the?
had at least the half a second where he could have taken the shot.
That felt like a very slow peak. Maybe looking at radar, maybe having some comms.
He got Pasha peaked.
There's a reference for you. The movement is so slow and clunky and awkward that you don't know really what to do. Your brain just freezes.
Like, is it ethically defensible to shoot him? He's so slow. What's going on? Like,
He doesn't know what he's doing.
Who was it that said? Was it Fallen that said that in an interview?
He's actually, like, non-ironically, not even a joke, just been like, you know, Pasha was one of the hardest offers to go up against because his movement was so bad.
That is funny. What a great quote.
He was like, you just see like his elbow, the gun in the elbow stick around the corner, and then like it just wouldn't, the body wouldn't come, and you'd shoot too early. And
I love it. Well, ECSTATIC are they're doing something right. It's 5-2 this round. Again, 2 players at the start of it. Queenix and Naughty's very low on health, but they find their way through anyway. And Lynn Vision not really able to win some of those critical fights in the middle of the game here.
yeah, this is starting to get rough. This is a fantastic start. Now, I think ECSTATIC is going to be pretty measured in the sense. Remember, yesterday they played Cloud9, and you know Cloud9 went up to a 6-0 start on them in the T side of Overpass, and ECSTATIC had to kind of bring it back. And ECSTATIC's going to be very aware that fortunes can change, especially on this map, very, very quickly. So at the moment, just kind of piling on these advantages and trying to run this scoreboard as much as possible. Haven't really gotten into like a grind out fight where this T side is getting stopped consistently, and they just keep going back to this play. Why not? Yeah, activate the hot hand. I think a little bit of a team flash mistimed with that peak, but the opportunity was there, and it didn't seem like Lynn Vision was ready for the fight.
Not at all. If he doesn't get team flashed, I think it's a kill every single time. Grenade going over the wall down there. It tags of Amelia, but it's not really significant damage just yet.
Forward presence in bathrooms for Lynn Vision's defense. They want to make sure that the map is not available for ECSTATIC to creep up to the A bomb site, but that's going to weaken this B defense. Especially considering, okay, there's a smoke and a Molotov left, passed over to Amelia, so they've got the resources to block off Monster, and that looks like it's exactly where ECSTATIC want to come, but that's going to be stalled out for, what, the next 30 seconds?
Well, and they have smokes even, so even if you get the right timing down on one of those Molotovs, I mean, if you don't win the fight, they're going to come through anyway, so...
Oh, that's maybe an early Molotov. I think ECSTATIC's going to be really happy to see that spring out. Now Lynn Vision starting to put the information together. Push towards A. They show the advanced defense. They show the push out towards long. Queenix, you're up next.
Ooh, well, he's not going to be able to stand up to that. kraghen goes down as well. He was very low from earlier. The grenade should have killed him already, but he got around the corner on this one, and it feels like somehow the defense is going to be holding this time. Salazar will find a shot on the Saka, but it is a 2 versus 4. The bomb's going to get planted here. Oh, right through the smoke. Emilia goes down.
Still losable.
Yes, it is 2 versus 3 now. And they're putting some pressure on here. There's no more grenades left on the Danish side. But Salazar's decided to take it upon himself to move forward. He finds Starry, and now they're getting funneled through the L-bend here. They're going to be walking into a crossfire. Maybe not. Salazar peeking a bit early. It's up to Paddy. He gets the first, and he gets the headshot on Westmelon, taking him down, winning another round for ECSTATIC.
Absolutely beautiful. What a recovery. I mean, Lynn Vision made the smart play. They made the best play they could. Ran out of utility, ran out of smokes and Molotov at the B bomb site. Take control of short. That round was in the palm of their hands. A timeout immediately called. You get all the kills initially that you needed. This is what, a 2-on-4 in the post plant, and you're locked into the site, being aggressive. Opera stuck in water. Brilliant way to find yourself out of it, and again, it comes down to some of that op impact from Salazar, having a much better game than what we saw yesterday against Cloud9. Yeah. Paddy's able to clean up the clutch at the end of the day, and Lynn Vision just getting punched in the face repeatedly.
I think even just the understanding for Salazar, realizing he couldn't stay on the bomb site in that 2-on-3, he has to move out. He has to try and make space.
Bro, I almost don't want this. This almost makes me sad. It's like, you know how many events we've had over the years where like an Asian team's come in,
I know,
and you're like, this is the one. They're looking better. They're looking smart. They've got the talent. They're putting the gameplay together. They're putting the intelligent Counter-Strike together. And you get all excited to see Lynn Vision and Mongols cause some upsets and wreak some havoc. And here we are.
Yeah, it is a story that's been repeating itself maybe a little bit too much. I don't know what we can do to change it. Well, we do have a chance maybe for Starry to do something here, but missed opportunity. They had just moved back. Good idea otherwise with the grenade blow in the smoke just to check it out. Paddy's moving forward. Gotta be real careful here. Oh, what a nade on top of Amelia and Westmelon just with the FAMAS. 6 bullets left. It's not enough to take down Queenix.
You gotta say, I love the way ECSTATIC is just abusing this B bomb site. You know, you feel for Westmelon and Amelia, who are having a really tough time, and feeling for Lynn Vision, who have kind of shifted into this starting 3 over at the A bomb site. They're expecting ECSTATIC to kind of switch things up at some point, and it's just not happening. And ECSTATIC's just like, until you stop this, we'll just keep doing it.
Yeah, you find that weakness and
just lean on it.
Yeah, just keep going. 10 kills on Amelia, and it's partly because he's been in so many fights down there, right? Like,
yeah.
It's been just non-stop. Holding onto the rifles as best they can at the end of the round here, but it's going to be 7-2. Starting coming into this one, just red hot. Like, losing the pistol round in the second round did nothing to slow them down. They just kept going.
I'd like to see them maybe in some of these next rounds to try and put some rounds together. One thing that we haven't really seen out of Lynn Vision is an aggressive take towards short at the B bomb site, like right out of the gate in the opening of the round. If you take away that prong of the attack and you give yourself that position at sandbags to help, you know, with the defense, what does ECSTATIC do there? Do they still feel confident hitting the B bomb site? Does that make them reconsider and change their tactic and look elsewhere on the map?
Yeah, that would definitely be worth testing. I mean, you've got to test something now. You're really running out of time here.
Yeah, 3 rounds remaining in this first half. And the tough part now is, you know, Zucker, Westmelon, Amelia, not a whole lot of monies. You might have to drop some SMGs, might have to drop some FAMAS over so they can get utility.
So Castle standing behind them, just you know, freshly back in to the whole thing. Got a little bit more experience. I'm sure they could use that on the team.
That's one of the factors they'd be missing, right? Is that experience. So you have that in the coaching role, and It's not going to work magic, but it's certainly going to help. And you can't argue with the results so far. Marching their way to what's looking like they could potentially take a 2-1 record in the Swiss system and start playing for qualification to the elimination stage.
It's crazy how many of these rounds has been Nordius just opening them up, just finding the right entries.
Well, they've taken short.
All right. Good idea. Again, even just showing yourself there.
But they've gotten the timing wrong. Remember, they've been playing that 3 bathrooms, 3A setup frequently in the last like 3 or 4 rounds. And ECSTATIC has attacked B. Well, now ECSTATIC is really playing with them and sent forces towards A out of the gate right when they put an extra resource, an extra player towards the B bomb site. So ECSTATIC just, I mean, with all the success they've had at the B bomb site, they have complete control of this game tactically.
Well, here we go. Raining down smokes. They peek right as they pop. It's devastating timing. One of them was a Molotov as well on the Saka, so he was under a lot of pressure. Shot in the back was G.
Yeah,
Phoenix walking up behind him. They are getting dismantled.
Yeah, this game's toast. This might be another quick one. 2 timeouts used, and Lynn Vision still can't find the stopping power on this defense, no matter what bomb site, no matter what part of the map it is. ECSTATIC is just working them everywhere they go. Amelia not able to complete that kill at all. Not able to even get close. And it's calm and casual for ECSTATIC. They're not under any pressure whatsoever.
Yeah, if you're in-game leading for ECSTATIC as well, you got to be thinking, wow, this is amazing. Like, every call that we make is pretty much working out. Like, it's just such a smooth ride.
And I mean, obviously, every in-game leader in the world is going to tell you they have those games once in a while, and they feel so good as an IGL. That's like your star player putting up 30 kills as an in-game leader, just making all the right calls, constantly working the map really, really well, calling off successes. It didn't feel like it at the time, but looking back, like in retrospect, that initial gun round with Nodios getting the 3 kills,
yeah,
dismantling the boost, walking through Monster, getting 2 easy headshots, that really kind of set the tone for this, map.
Foreshadowing of what was to come. Kept it going. Westmelon blown up. There was nothing they could have done.
And Lynn Vision with this little half-buy call a stack towards A again, and then it goes B. You're literally going away from all the strength of the defenses that Lynn Vision are calling.
Playing rock, paper, scissors and always picking the wrong thing here, Jason. You know.
It's the worst feeling.
Classic.
That never happens to me, though. I'm amazing at rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah? We'll play later. We'll see. Maybe we'll, I was going to say, make some content out of it. Sounds like the worst possible content.
It actually sounds like horrible content.
Oh, well.
Although I think they have like televised some like rock, paper, scissors championships.
Really?
Yeah.
There's a lot of weird stuff going on these days on TV. Have you seen the catch championships when they have like a it almost looks like parkour, but they're trying to catch each other?
Oh,
that
sure.
looks really sick.
Yeah, I've seen some of that.
It's all right. Maybe we can televise rock, paper,
They have that
scissors.
one game where like the players are in like the obstacle course and they knock a balloon up into the air and the other person has to prevent it from touching the ground, and you're trying to like knock it to a location where
another classic game,
where your opponent has to climb the obstacles and can't get there in time. That's a fun game to watch.
We've got those professional slap competitions. We could do that if you want.
Okay, that's
Jason,
a bit much.
You and I, if you're interested.
I've done that in the past.
Explains a lot, really. We're moving into round number 12. It's the last of the half, and ECSTATIC they're running through Lynn Vision to the point where we're talking about rock, paper, scissors instead, because there's nothing we can say for the CT side, unfortunately, at the moment here. They are in a little bit of trouble. You want to see them revive themselves, winning the last round, and then maybe try and win the pistol on the second half, but it's a really long stretch at the moment.
Look, 3 is enough rounds for Overpass if you're on the T side. Only getting 3 on your CT side is like a death sentence.
That's what it feels like.
Yeah, this is really, really rough. Slower round from ECSTATIC. Waiting out the utility and Monster. Once again, an aggressive positioning out towards long for Lynn Vision's defense. That's G with the AWP, and it looks like he's getting a little flirty and a little investigative, about to turn the corner. Great damage done to these Monster defenders. Westmelon, oh, you were so close to dying.
Oh, they know. They definitely know. That's the combination of the HE and Molotov now from G. He's actually pushing this with the AWP. How wild is that? You're not expecting it, but then again, he overplayed his hand just ever so slightly, and Queenix will take him down. Saka get the shot on Nordius afterwards. So still a one-man advantage here for Lynn Vision, who desperately need a third round.
It's all on Starry, though. He's got to make this work. Stepped in front of the smoke. Oh, Salazar took the off away. Queenix can't handle it either. There it is. Someone stepping up for Lynn Vision. Starry's got a double kill, and that secures the final round of the first half. Surely, Patty would have to win a 1v4, and he's only got 20 seconds to do it. They're all going to swing off that fight. And Lynn Vision find a little bit of hope right at the end of the half with one round.
Yeah, I mean, it has to be the start of it, right? Win the pistol in the second half, and then maybe if you win the first gun round as well, it can start to be a conversation.
Maybe the second gun round.
Maybe the second gun round as well.
Convert the second round.
Get a couple of aces in there as well.
Or maybe like a 1v4.
Win a couple of rounds of rock paper scissors. And it's like, then we're putting it all together. Really.
Yeah, then we're cooking with gas. You get all those things going your way.
Well, they're keeping the focus on the static side, which I would expect. I would be disappointed to see them celebrating this early. That's kind of how you lose big leads. Not over until it's over here, but what they've been doing is really impressive. Some names that before the European RMR, I mean, Queenix and Nordius, maybe we knew a little bit. If you were paying close attention to Danish Counter-Strike, maybe you had heard about Salazar in a couple of different, cases, but probably not the most explosive names here that you would be able to recognize. But now they're writing themselves slowly into history.
Sure.
Pretty cool. 9-3. ECSTATIC now going to be on the CT side. Lynn Vision, T side that they have to win with a lot of utility. 4 flashbangs, 2 smokes, and a pistol round.
Well, Starry spots the short aggression. Dooley's going to be over at Sandbags. Timing of this fallback, timing of this retreat could not be worse. They step right into the Glocks. Nordius, though, is able to provide a little bit of resistance, but now the defense is collapsing, and this boost is desperation.
Good hunting, good grenades. They managed to flash out Paddy and take him down. 3 versus 2. Bomb getting not even planted. Just kind of pressing one button on it, I believe. And Lynn Vision to win the pistol round. An absolutely must-win round here. So good job on their side. They're up to 4. Still, like we said, it's a long way away, but it's a start.
A long road, especially we'll see if ECSTATIC decide to force buy in this second round, and then all of a sudden you got to contend with potentially a scout, those 5.7s and armors, which can be so deadly. You get through that round, we can have a different conversation. Good job, though. Helped out, benefit of the timing. They saw that push in towards short, and they said, that's fine. You don't need to be in the bomb site, and catch them in transitioning back into a more passive defense. Not going to be a second round buy. We'll get the rifles out in number 3. So it should be an easy way for Lynn Vision to get up to 5 rounds here on Overpass.
Yeah. Finally, a chance for Lynn Vision to catch their breath here. It's really been a lot thrown at them at the start of this game, so I feel like having a round like this one where it's going to just be a little bit easier has to feel quite good at this point in time. It is a stack at the bomb site, so I guess if they walk right into the stack, there is a way for that to be uncomfortable, but they're checking it all out. They're going to be up at the restrooms at the A-bomb site. I think they're going to find out that there's not much going on. Ooh, okay. CTs are also walking their way back, so
yeah,
getting a little bit of a jump on it here, maybe.
Yeah, but Lynn Vision's sticking to this B-bomb site, and they're about to find out. They thought that initial salvo might have just been a little bit of a fake to give them time to go back to the other side of the map. Stack's in the wrong place. And now, I guess, if you're ECSTATIC, I mean, you can't win the round, obviously, but go find some weapons. Galil here on Starry, who's going to stat pad a little bit. 3 kills, mows him down, not even taking a whole lot of damage, and he's looking for more. One's out towards long, one still at the CT spawn stairs.
It's a really good cleanup. Westmelon, one way or another, they're going to be able to find him here. It's actually Starry turning around. It's a good quad kill. Okay.
They look pretty chill, all things considered.
Yeah, what else can you do? I mean, just try and keep things cool.
Focus on this first gun round. Very, very important for Lynn Vision if they want to have this, if they want to make this comeback, if they want it for it all to be in the realm of possibility and believable. This first gun round is going to tell us a lot. 5-9. Still with 4 Galils in play.
We'll see if they're able to replicate even any amount of what ECSTATIC were doing on their T side. Looked like maybe Saka wanted to keep that going. I do love those really fast plays towards the B-bomb side, but I think he got slowed down by too many grenades coming his way. Boost on the other side. Did he hear the jump? I think they made a bit of noise, and yeah, maybe that's why they're kind of saying, all right, it's not worth it. Yeah, Saka was looking for it. But restrooms in control of Lynn Vision, it's a pretty good part of the map to have control over.
Especially on a round where you know there's not going to be an op-in play on the CT side. Not enough money built up for the ECSTATIC side to get the AWP, so you're taking these longer angles, and that's just a very tough weapon to get past at times in bathrooms without paying the tax. So taking advantage of it early. Starry, though, not expecting that kind of a mid-round push from the Danes. It's kraghen to get the opening kill in the round.
I love it. 3 people basically pushing out of the A-bomb site to go look for what was happening out there. If you're going to have an A-stack that heavy, then why not make some use of it? kraghen, a bit of an unusual position to be in here, right?
He's only got 11 bullets as well. Thankfully, it's only G coming to his position. He'll peek on the nade throw, I imagine.
Yep, definitely will. Oh, the Molotov, did it bounce back on himself? Emilia got the kill, and they're going to hunt down kraghen. That's really unusual.
There's that failed reload, that missed reload, 11 bullets, and he just ran out of ammunition.
That's something that you're going to have back. You want to replay that round if you're kraghen there. Nautilus not able to make it a double. 10 seconds left, but they are going to get the bomb planted here, surely. Queenix walking up. Oh, the bomb! It's getting stopped. 7 seconds left. They need to find another position, and finally they're going to go for it here. Patty trying to be the hero. If he would have got the kill, he would have won the round, but...
Yeah, how did he not get that kill? Stationary planter, and couldn't connect the shots. Queenix will be frustrated about that one, because they set up the double flank perfectly. Lynn Vision thought they handled it, but a second player coming up could have ruined their day with the time on the clock. And just the narrowest of margins. The not reloading after that kill, 11 bullets, he can't get the grenade thrower. Goes down for free, and then Queenix not able to stop the plant, and that's really the only play that Patty had.
Yeah. Oh my God. That is a very, very thin margin to win that round there, Lynn Vision, but they'll take it. It's 9-6.
Yeah, but those thin losses for the ECSTATIC side, those are the ones that'll eat away at you. Those are the ones that really, really sting. A round like that where you felt like you could have saved it, could have been in your control, just missed shot.
And especially if it keeps going, right? Now we're at 9-6, but if this becomes like a 9-8, 9-9 type game, you feel like your opportunity to win the game is starting to slip away.
And it does become a motivating factor for Lynn Vision. That's one of those rounds where you're just like, all right, guys, we got a gift. That's the gift we need to get back into this game. Everyone focus up. Let's take advantage of it. 9-6, we're just 3 rounds back. One solid victory, and we're right back in this game. They've got a huge advantage here. Up against 5.7s, armored pistols, and 1 M4.
Early boost there with a 1 M4. You might as well try and put it to good use early on, but they haven't found anyone. It's a very, very far back Lynn Vision that's just slowly taken over the early part of the map here. They really don't want to make any mistakes, and I can't really blame them. Oh, there's a chance maybe. Emilia, yeah, right through. They're going to be able to hear that, and he goes down without even seeing anybody.
Yep, good kill for Queenix, but still, such an advantage in weaponry. And that push is going to let them know that there's some aggression over towards short, so they've got a lot of runway to work with. Good defensive smoke to delay this, to buy time for rotations, and kraghen is going to investigate the map. This is a great information gathering play.
It's not the bomb that's down here, but if he did go the other way, he'd be able to find Saka, and that really pushed him. It might even be better this way, because that is the bomb.
Yeah, it's that 50-50 guess, isn't it? Are they going A or B? Which way do I want to go? And kraghen's called it right.
Oh, he's 1 second away from doing this. They're just walking down the stairs. Did he spot them out? I don't know if he has,
I don't think so.
He's doing the right move anyway. Oh, he's just missing them every single turn. Finally, he's going to be there, setting up for it. And Westmelon shot in the back of the head. 3 versus 5 now, and panic on the Lynn Vision side. kraghen coming out of the connector and absolutely disrupting them. Starry, the last man alive, with nothing to do. 10 seconds on the clock. He cannot win this round.
Dude, that was so extended. And again, it's just, Lynn Vision's taking so much time to put that play together. It's taking them so long to actually make the call to start transitioning to attack that B bomb site that kraghen had all the time in the world. There was nothing happening on the map. And patience is rewarded.
So many ways that can screw up. If he takes a step in another direction, he goes to look long instead. Like, there's so many different ways that they could have slipped away, but
even when he takes that first kill, it's like G could have turned around with the AWP and potentially gotten that kill, and then the round is still in play. But man, what a brutal way to lose a round. And that's the difficulty of having that weak first half, is there's just, you have to win so many rounds are so important for Lynn Vision in this second half, that this hiccup is, you can't afford it.
Yeah, forces their last time out. They have to be pretty much flawless from here on out. 10 on the side of ECSTATIC. And it was one kill through a smoke at the start of it that threw them off.
Yep.
Lost them the AK. And that AK gets wielded for a triple kill at the end of the round. 4-round lead right now. In terms of kills, I mean, Emilio and Starry, they're up there. They're doing pretty good work.
Well, yeah. I mean, I think Amelia, yeah, the number of kills, remember, he was one of the point men on that B defense in the first half that just got wrecked. So you've got a high volume of kills by virtue of getting so much action, but you didn't really have a whole lot of stopping power in your position in the first half, which is really what's kind of buried the team.
Good night to Westmelon. He's run right into the AWP. A headshot, spit overkill, but whatever it takes.
Taking a dirt nap.
Yeah, he's gone. Emilia's also taken a lot of damage. And they are grouping around the restrooms to try and make their way down. kraghen's out here. Still with that AK that he stole in the previous round, and going to be traded fairly quickly, but it does confirm that there's some action headed this way. Salazar setting up with the AWP. He's got the right idea. Can he get the shot? No, he cannot. Saka, that's a really tight angle. Yeah,
it's hard for Salazar because he knows he can get swung from Banana, right? So he's got to find a deeper angle and got to be a little bit aggressive with it. Flashbang up into the sky behind Patty. They're going to start wrapping into the bomb site. Smoke protecting him for the moment, but not for too much longer. And he's alone. He's isolated, and Zachar's got it. On top of the Molotov, and Queenix can't think things done. But it's all down to Nodios, and he's got a real chance at the 1v2.
He does. Oh, the duck down in front. He can't quite see it.
The information's everything.
Oh, but he's moved into the fire just to fight them. That's madness. Emilia on the other side. A bullet will do it here. Nodia swings, but Emilia takes him down. A huge clutch coming out here for Lynn Vision.
That's a bold play to step into the fire to get that bomb plant. It's the last thing they expected, and it gave him a chance. And the only reason he does it is because he knows where the other player is. He got that glimpse. But once again, the slimmest of margins go in the favor of Lynn Vision, so they're still alive and still fighting.
What a round this was. 10 different ways this could have worked out in a different manner, but my God.
I think Salazar wants that playback with the AWP.
Hell yes.
Probably wishes he played that a little bit more conservatively. I'm not going to call it the wrong play or the bad play, but certainly he got the risk end of that.
What a grenade. It's a nuclear bomb on Lynn Vision here. One of them burns. That was Queenix with the Molotov landing far back there, but they got very, very softened up. And against the M4s, that's a really big issue. 10-7 here. Lynn Vision, if they can win this round, it's a different game. It's back on again, and they can actually do something. But ECSTATIC, they just need one more defensive kill. It's not Norius, it's kraghen behind him. The flashes are actually really good for Lynn Vision, but they're not getting the kills to support those grenades. Westmelon getting one in there. Bomb still not planted, and it is a 3-on-3.
You're seeing a lot of ECSTATIC players kind of break the textbook and be aggressive when they don't need to be. This close to victory, starting to get a little bit nervous, trying to go for the hero plays. Now Lynn Vision just waiting for the follow-up. Smokes are still up and in their face. And as it clears, Westmelon's gonna make his move, so is G. Traded, and now it's just down to Zachar, who's low on health.
They don't have any more grenades left, but he has one smoke. Is he gonna try and challenge that AWP? He's right at the edge of it. Slowly sneaking his way out. He's got the right idea, but he can't get the shot off in time. Instead, ECSTATIC will pick up the round, and I think that is crushing to Lynn Vision.
Yeah, it really is. Especially, I mean, he's going for the 1v2 clutch. You can understand he wants to win the round, but that plant could have really, really helped out Lynn Vision down the stretch. What a grindy, brawly fight for this B bomb site, and ECSTATIC do just enough to hold them at bay. The team, Lynn Vision, could never get into the bomb site with numbers and really secure any kind of comfort. So much of that fight is taking place behind the pillar at the ramp. No progression from Lynn Vision.
And the fact that they walked into that nade at the start, I mean, it's not a good feeling.
No, it's really painful. Softens you up for those M4s. And just the initial exchanges kind of slowing them down, going in the favor, 1-for-1 trades, no one stepping forward. The smokes that were dropped with such a fast B play as well, it buys so much time for the defense to get over. Buys so much time for the A rotations to be there to shore up the defense.
All of the pressure now back on Envision. What a different game it would have been if they would have won that round. It could have really opened the game up for them at 10-8. The economy being bad on ECSTATIC, like there would have been a way back in.
Yeah, you saw elements of Lynn Vision starting to build into a potential comeback, but I mean, losing to 4, 5, 7s and the M4, losing this round right here, those are the kind of the must-win momentum-breaking rounds that sets ECSTATIC back. It's all on this Galil. 1 Galil, 3 Tech 9s, and what, a Deagle on Starry?
Yeah, well, let's see if ECSTATIC remember that this play is possible. They lose track of this position. It's very doable.
You're playing so passively, you should never fall prey to this if you're Nodios. Okay, yeah, I take it back. I take it back.
Doesn't look like that's anywhere in his mind.
I take it all back.
He's still in a good position right here, obviously, but they're not checking it with grenades or anything else. And again, the Lynn Vision flashes over the wall have actually been pretty good. Oh my god, they're going to walk in. Drop Queenix right away. It's a start, if nothing else.
That's a miscue. That's a huge miscue. Second player's going to jump in behind the bomb site. Lynn Vision showing they're committed to this B site. Everyone's here for ECSTATIC. Salazar's going to be kept honest and go back to A for the moment, but that plant will pull him right back. So a retake with the bomb planted has to happen, and that's a beautiful shot.
Yeah, Westmelon just able to land that bullet. Revealing one player is out there. It's going to be another grenade landing towards the L-bend just to try and see if they can block off one of the players there, but the pressure is on ECSTATIC right. Yeah, they're going to pull the plug. They say, you know what, we need the rifles. We still have a pretty good lead.
Yeah, and the money's ugly.
Actually a sensible choice. Like, probably hard to make that choice in the middle of the retake, but it makes sense.
That's too easy of a round, though. In a situation like this, 1 Galil, 4 Tech 9s, and you just get a free walk out of Monster and a tap to the side of the head.
Well, is anyone going to go over the bomb? Feel like they've got far enough away? They're going to... Oh, maybe not.
Peace. It's all good. They'll take the win.
Yeah. Losing maybe a couple of extra rifles still, you know.
This, I mean, I guess, I'm assuming he walked through a smoke, Westmelon, but Queenix is looking over towards short, and he's had his teammate
watching that the whole time?
Yeah, because we were making jokes about it. Not watching it the whole time, but at the point that he died, he was definitely watching it on a perch. I guess there's a little bit of an angle from where he's defending sandbags to where a short player can actually see him, but still, to just take eyes completely off Monster.
Oh, it's more nade damage at the start of the round. My god, that's devastating. Westmelon and Starry just getting blown up a little bit here. 11-8 the scoreline.
Yeah, that Molotov is usually extinguished if you're going to make a fast play like that from the T side. And you can see the result if it's not. Westmelon and Starry, they really wanted to clear and make sure Party wasn't going to have any kind of danger early in the round, so they tank a lot of damage to be able to get that confidence.
Ooh, it's scary right here. It's a lot of chances to get shot in the back of your kraghen, and he will, but he will take G with him, so that's actually a lot better than I was expecting. He kept turning his back to like 3 different players. This
aggression hasn't panned out for Salazar a couple of times. He's only got 2 bullets in the AWP. But he's got the confidence of teammates behind him, and he's got the confidence of another information play.
Yeah.
That's Nodios who's investigating. He's just staying at the ladder for the moment, waiting for the next piece of information to ring out on the map before he decides to make his move.
Ooh, looks like he's actually going to go back down again, so...
It's because he's the only person, like, quote-unquote, defending the B bomb site, and the biggest gap on the map is them going down the stairs towards door.
Emilia wants to capitalize on it, but they swing right into the AWP. They were not ready for that one. 20 seconds left. Emilia's the one with the bomb. If he dies here, it's a massive issue. 19 seconds now. There is a little bit of backup now, but they're really running the clock down low, and there's already a double stack here. The flank is going to be coming in. Last time they couldn't get the shot at the range. This time they won't even need it. Nodius not even needed for the connector position. They're going to win the round. It's 12-8 now.
Yeah, Lynn Vision's having a real tough time finding like assertive and convincing decisions, you know, in the mid to late round for their final plays. They're taking a lot of time putting it together. And it's allowing ECSTATIC to find a lot of comfort in their defenses and in their setups. You can see Zakar on that flank as well. He was outside the B bomb site that whole round, and he never really challenged it until it was too late to get involved in the action, because he's got to walk the whole way. So all this is happening, he's just out of the fight. Does allow him to keep an M4 in his hand.
Yeah, so it's one little thing to look forward to, I suppose. But in the grand scheme, it's ECSTATIC one round away here. Lynn Vision gonna be at the point of elimination. If they lose this game. Kraghen, that's a nice double to begin with. Grenade on top, and they're gonna walk right into it.
Jesus.
Some of these HEs are actually devastating.
Yep. And that's the exact play Lynn Vision didn't want to deal with in the last round. Remember running through that Molotov to clear out Party? They even had a fast molly in that position, and Kraghen's just like, yeah, I'm gonna do that twice. I'll head there this round. And once again, this push has been available to ECSTATIC. This is the third time we've seen it.
Yeah.
And once again, it might just be devastating based off the timing.
Oh, and especially if you're running the whole way. It does stop, but...
I imagine at least one footstep is heard. Now those are definitely heard.
Yeah.
Oh, you're toast and you don't even know it. And they're pulling, ECSTATIC's pulling everyone over.
Yeah, why not?
Salazar's left the A bomb site. Everyone's going to be here.
This is a classic round to sort of summarize what some of the problems are with Lynn Vision here.
You're telling your monster players, dump utility, delay, because I'm here.
That probably could have been better, but it's not going to make a difference in the end. ECSTATIC will take down Lynn Vision, and in quite an emphatic fashion, I've got to say.
Yeah, wonderful game from ECSTATIC. Played some smart Counter-Strike, and you could just see it from that first half on, even though there's a little bit of a... Yeah,
a little bit of a bump in the road at some point there, but still,